Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, patch 3.4, Soul Surrender. So, in the last episode, we had lengthy cutscenes and we finally dealt with the Warriors of Darkness once and for all. So, let us continue on and see where the plot takes us now. Elphanon seems to be at loss for words. Forgive me. My thoughts were elsewhere. And this when I know full well there is yet work to be done. The crystals, leave them to me. I'll go back into Zaharak and secure them. The Moja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the Warriors of Darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard skulking about. But Thancred, you don't have to do this? I know, but I want to. I'll see you at the Rising Stones. Yeah, he's got work. He's got to get his mind off things. Or work his things out. Whatever. I should go and find Ida and Papalimo. They must have finished searching the mass camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. You must be tired, Ravinous. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When dost thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with the Warriors of Darkness in the Ascian and White at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst, but you never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not have shared your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Would that there had been another way, know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Ravenous, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I will gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, I shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, Warrior of Light. There you are. Ida first. There you are. We finished our search, in case you were wondering. I've yet to tell them what happened in Zaharak. I thought it best to do so together. Well met, Ravinous. Elphanon said you'd be joining us. 'Twould seem Griffin's double was telling the truth. Insofar we found nothing to resemble a sizable cache of crystals in the mass camp. Do you perchance find one in Zaharak? Actually... Good, you tell this story in detail. I don't believe it. The crystals, been feeling it, all of it. It's just... I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Unite. Even now I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, but so affirming. Elphanon, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoin the Scions. We have been away far too long. Though I'm loath to leave Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives. And I hope that we might in turn offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. God, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. We shall be glad to recount them, and Tataru's tales may well surprise you. Oh, hey, buddy. Ida? Ida! Rhaegar be praised, it's you. It is you. Ida, alive and standing before me in the flesh? I can hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come now. Has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundobalt. I fought beside your father in the Revolution. Are we going to learn some about her past now? I do not think less of her, friends. It has been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways, but the resistance were always welcome in Little Alamigo. They gave us hope, and young Ida most of all. Ida was always full of fire, even the first to volunteer for a mission. Until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors and we feared the worst, but here you are, alive and well. Looking nary a day older. Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It is a long story, but you see, I get involved with my friends here, the Scions. Oh, sorry, we were the Circle of Knowing back then. Right. Anyway, I always wanted to come back and tell you, but it was very secretive stuff at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now we got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. She totally bailed. Pray forgive her. It's been a very long day for all of us. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. Hells take me for giving you that mask. What? And now we're back at the Rising Stones. Let's continue. Not that way, you. Welcome home, Ravinous. I trust your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He has sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely to the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here. We can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Ishtola and Kryl, and brief them on all that has occurred. I also request that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. That sentence didn't make sense to me. Anyway. Oh, we're all back together. Well,
back
except
in
for
the solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Minbreda.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
Welcome aboard.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
She sounds nervous.
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable, and we've always got him to keep us from bickering.
So I have to keep the
But
twins
I
in
will suffer
order.
no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
I'm gonna find more things and punch them. The road goes ever on.
Indeed.
That's more my
The path
style.
behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Alright. Look at him, Ravinous. How did I mispronounce my own name? Look at him, Ravinous. The science of the Seventh Dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we'll find out together.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Sure, I'd use it to hit people. Or whatever the plot told me to do with it.
Thank you. I shall guard it well. There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle will be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. True believers are so readily led. Litimus. I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted, then. Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our own advantage. Be it host to surfeit of light or dark, the world perfit of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I now present to you. Huh? Oh. Oh. That's bad. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. Oh, that's bad. Really, really, really bad. A mound of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really, really bad. Huh. So it was here all along. Nero. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. That is also really bad. Alright, so that finishes the story for 3.4. Now, where this leaves us off is Minfilia and the Warrior of Darkness have gone off to a completely different world, the first world, I guess. So they are currently out of the picture. We always have the Ascians in the background. That's not new. More directly, we have Papalymo and Ida and their dealings with the Alamegan resistance. The fact that Griffin has the eyes of Nidhogg, which could cause all sorts of chaos, and now add Nero finding something to play with as well, which I'm trying to, I think in that location might be Omega Weapon. That's the only thing I can think of that's there. So we will find out what happens when patch 3.5 drops, which should be in about 3 months or so from the time of this recording. Or, yeah, about then. I don't like use specifics. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this journey. It was a long one, especially the last episode. But thanks for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll catch you next time. Later.